So this is 17 reasons why I will never, ever talk to my mother ever again. 17. Number one, making me raise my siblings. The second reason why I would never speak to her ever again is because most of my memories from my childhood is either really bad or I don't remember them. So I feel like a lot of stuff is like tucked away from trauma that I've experienced, where I pretty much just blacked it out or blocked it out. You know what I'm saying? The third reason why is she never treated her children properly. She always put the boys, yes, you always, and excuse me, y'all, if I'm saying it like how I'm saying it, but this is something that I have to do that God put in my heart. Number four, teaching me bad habits with my credit. When I first got a credit card, y'all know how back in the day, I got my first credit card at college. I was staying with her and I got my card in the mail and she was like, number five, why I will never speak to my mother ever again. Put me in survival mode most of my life. And my struggles with like food, not eating, things of that nature, y'all, because my mother. Number six, why I will never talk to her ever again, because growing up we had a lot of energy and I feel like it was better ways she could have handled us, instead of like putting her hands on me or whatever the case may be. So for example, but I'm saying these things because it's like motherfuckers need to take accountability, especially when they're in their grown-ass adult years doing this type of shit. Number seven, why I will never speak to my mother ever again. Barely support when it came to, I would say, my sports, my basketball, like my activities. Yeah, she would come to the games for like some time here and there, but like when I was doing AAU and stuff like that, y'all, I had this one coach named Becky. This bitch would do everything for me. She would pick me up. Anyways, number eight, why the phone just went on 808. Come on, Spirit, why I'm supposed to be doing this. Telling my family I'm on drugs when I used to run away from home. Like, y'all, I used to run away from home because she used to just be playing too much on me. Like, shit, I was tired as fuck. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Number nine on why I will never speak to my mother ever again. And it's like I said, excuse me, I just came from the dentist, so I know I'm looking kind of dry and crusty, but whatever. Now, accolades and awards. Now, at the time when I used to be running away from home and shit, y'all, because I'm not, like, when I used to run away, I used to still go to school and go to work. Like, I was number 10. Sorry it took me so long to get through number 9, y'all. Number 10 of why I would never talk to my mother ever again. You asked me if I slept with your husband. Like, bitches, you cool? Number 11, negative gossip and rumors about me. I guess that adds on to the other number that I did, and getting like weird fake energy from family. So it's like my mother would go and tell before I knew she was fake, I would tell her all my business, like confiding in her, like, this my mother, until shit started getting back to me. And I'm like, damn, I can't confide in her. So, okay. Number 12.
Wait a minute. Let me not forget one of my hood project niggas. Let me know you hit his ass up on Facebook talking about some welcome home. Like, how you even know a nigga government name? And why you even hitting my friends up? What? Funny thing is, he would always laugh at your motherfucking shadow and reflection when you would come look into the window with no wig on.
Okay, number 12 kind of go with my accolades and stuff, but this is more so in my when I was going to college. After I had my daughter, I had my oldest daughter in high school or whatever. Now, I did college my first year at Cleveland State, and the coach was so marvelous, y'all. It was like my mother would be like, oh, well, since I did everything, I was on the bus with 2-3 kids and taking y'all to school and going to college and going to work and all the same shit, you can do it too. You know what I'm saying? But you can't tell her nothing. I couldn't say, but you was smoking crack. That's why motherfuckers made it hard. You made it hard on yourself for motherfuckers to deal with you to make it easy. But me, all right, y'all. Yeah, I'm back. My phone died. But anyway, y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. Okay, this is number 13 on why I will never talk to my mother ever again. I don't have no regrets. Okay, when I used to be working at a club, she used to be charging me to watch her grandkids. Now, this is my thing. I could see you charging here and there, but all the time, come on, give me a break. All right. I don't know how many grandmothers want to comment on that, but would you charge your daughter to watch her kids while she goes to work at a strip club after you prevented her from furthering her education by graduating with her cosmetology degree? Okay. Number 14 on why I would never talk to my mother ever again. And I like how my phone just wanted to move. I went to jail for like, I was on a run for a second, y'all, and I went to jail for like maybe like a week or two. Yeah, maybe like a week or two. She was watching my kids. She was watching them. My friend was watching them. Like, it was a lot going on. And she was pretty much plotting behind my back on getting custody of my kids with my dad. But she told my friend to go drop my kids off at Messenbaum. So y'all don't know what that is, but in Cleveland, that's like pretty much when you want to give up somebody's kids. Number 16. It's just really like heartbreaking or saddening as I go over through this with y'all. Even though I'm healing from these things, like just repeating it all over again, it's like, damn, this is really fucked up. This was your life, friend. And I'm happy that you still here and you still looking good as fuck. Period. 16. You would give to, now as I got older and I had more kids, you would just give to one of my children and not to give to all. Like, now y'all, here and there when I stayed in the city, she would do for them sporadically. But she would send my oldest daughter cash apps all the fucking time. Like, I can't even say, I don't want to be exaggerative, but compared to what I received growing up, she's doing for my daughter what I can't do at the moment. But not one time in those cash apps did she say, oh, share with your brother or share with your sister. Like you really trying to pull this shit with my kids, but let me be growing up in your house and had did that type of shit. Or anybody else. Like, she'll say something to my cousin, she'll say something to my friends. Oh, you came out with one bag of chips, you better go back to the store and get 6 more. And they ain't about to give you no money either. Girl, we're not the government. We don't owe you shit. Okay. This is the last reason, y'all. The number 17 of why I will never talk to my mother ever again. This is the hugest motherfucking reason, y'all. This is the dagger in the motherfucking coffin. Taking me to court to get custody of my oldest child. And this was right after I had my baby, right? This was right after I had my 4th child. He was like literally less than 3 months old. I'm still breastfeeding him. And just imagine trying to be on a Zoom in court fighting your mother over your child, y'all. And this is the crazy thing. God gave her an opportunity to not go through with it because on the first day of court, the judge was like, you ain't pay your fee. And he was like, do anybody object to her paying her fee? You know, right now we continue it. I do. I object in this motherfucker. Shit, bitch, you should have had your ducks in a row. So when you cut a narcissist off and you stop speaking to them, they go after the very thing that you hold dear to your heart. Okay? For me, that's my motherhood. So all this stuff is just not one thing, y'all. This shit is like built up over time. Okay? So this is the last thing I want to say. I have no plans on speaking to her, let alone be in the same place. I'm healed and still healing. You can't heal over 30 years of damage in 30 days. And I learned my triggers. I can't do no more demons disguised in big ass church hats and robes. Okay, that type of shit make me want to spaz out. Okay, I'm very energetically sensitive, but I am grateful for my parents, or I guess you can say the ones you look up to as God. Okay, because that's when your parents, that's your first God, whatever. I'm grateful for them for being my first betrayers and my first destroyers of my relationships, of my life, of my love, of my imagination, of my self-esteem and my confidence, because it's easier to release them and feel nothing. So imagine, people, if you can overcome this with your so-called mother, cold as ice, but a heart of warmth, service, and unconditional love. Thanks to my Heavenly Father, I don't need revenge, or I don't get fulfillment to put others through the same bullshit. It's evil, and this showed me I'm not evil. So this is my question to y'all. As a mother, would you treat your child or children this way? Second question, would you still have an awesome bestie relationship with your mom after all this? And if so, I would love to hear how. Okay, who's to say somebody might change my mind? And if you're wondering why I shared this is a part of my 2026 New Year resolution and a form of evidence and protection of my life and experience and how I feel today and how it affected me down the line. I won't allow this woman, so-called mom, to drive me crazy or make me feel like I'm living in the Truman Show or terrorize my existence. Hopefully this will help you to cherish your parents more if you genuinely had like a good connection with them, or this just help you. I don't know. I just hope what I said just helps you guys to really like appreciate if you really got true ride or die parents. Okay, this is the last thing I want to say. I know I'm saying a lot, y'all, because I gotta get this out for me. So whether you watch it or not or take anything in, I just hope this is really just help people to have appreciation for their parents, y'all, or hopefully parents could see, damn, I do my kid, like, damn, did I really, like, yeah, remember, bitch, excuse my language, like, don't get me wrong, I take full accountability, like, in my part as a baby, as a child, as a teenager, and as a full adult, which is how I'm able to move forward, like, wholeheartedly in my decision and continue to heal the fragments, okay, that they left, okay, the fragility or irritability that reveal within me as I encounter triggers in everyday life, okay. I'm grateful to recognize, to release, to realign and reconnect back to the real me, the nice, sweet me, not the shell of wounds, of disgust, of lack, of adversity, low self-esteem, brokenness, anxiety, and wanting to stay hidden. Okay, I call all my power back for all the years I suffered and people pleased under you as a child and as an unknown participant as an adult. My 2026 motto: if it's toxic for my growth, it gotta go. Thank y'all.